struggling.
Hi, and welcome to Hale of A Show. I'm Kelly.
I didn't support that decision, and I'm Joey.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Hale of A Show.
Close. My name's Kelly.
And I'm Joey. And today we're going to be talking to you about the brand new musical, Blink.
When does it play?
I don't know. When does it play? I only wish
Oh.
I knew your secret. Who is this
this
great to talk? Saw Phantom, 6 years old, at Capitol Theater. Told my parents that day I want to be an actor.
I watched this. This was one of the first musicals I've ever seen.
Same. It was the first musical I ever saw.
I was 6 or 7 years old.
Same.
In London.
I was at the Capitol Theater in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Well,
Probably not the first I saw. The first I have a recollection of having seen.
one more. And maybe not have it all about us. Okay. Okay.
Today we'll be talking to the writers and creators of Blink the Musical, Chase Ramsey and David Paul Smith. One of them cries in the interview. You might not see that, but we got to.
I'm so excited for this interview.
Me too!
They're so fun.
They are
They're
fun.
so talented. I feel like that's a fun intro.
That is not a bad intro by any means. We certainly have.
We can
tons
cut
of
that
it.
together, right, Joe? Please get your tickets, guys. This show's, it's a brand new musical.
It is a brand new musical.
I'm David Paul Smith.
And I'm Chase Ramsey.
And you guys are the writer of this new musical called Blink.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very new. Brand new. So it was a father and a daughter, and she was growing up, and it goes by in a blink, and the father can't keep up with it, and it comes to this culmination.
This show came from the fact that we have a new little girl at our house, Daisy, and a lot of times I'll help put her to sleep. And one night, this idea just popped into the brain of. The reason being is because now Tessie, our oldest, is now turning 8, and I was with Daisy, and that was where this idea came from. It's like, oh my gosh, I was just laying with Tessie right now, just like this, and it was literally a blink ago, and now she's turning 8 years old.
You have kids?
Yeah, you guys.
Talk about
you guys
kids.
are
We
fathers.
have kids.
We both have 3 kids.
We do. Yeah. I don't have a girl, which this show is about a father and his daughter. And so a lot of that I, of course, turn to my wife and friends and Dave's experiences with Tessie.
Because you're wondering if she's breathing or if she's dreaming, and if those dreams are sweetly singing. Then you're jealous if she's dreaming, cause you're staring at the ceiling, cause you're too tired to be asleep. You're exhausted.
Tessie, which is my daughter, which is also makes it
Wow,
kind of fun.
that's special.
Yeah.
And she's done a lot more for the show than I think people realize. I mean, so much that she probably deserves some kind of credit, but she actually helped me write a lot of lyrics. I'd go to her when I was, so there's this song that they're having a fight, a tantrum, and they're kind of at each other, and I was like, all right, Tessie, I know you don't usually do this, but what are some mean things that you might say to Daddy? And just gave me
She
this
was like,
list.
here's this bullet-pointed list.
I've been saving this in my drawer.
This is my domain, not Lord of the Flies. You want this to be a democracy.
You're mean. I hate you. Get out of my life.
You're being rude.
You're being a butt face.
You watch your tone when you're in my space.
This is stupid. You're dumb.
Don't be such a bum.
Mom, Dad's calling me names.
She started it.
And so a lot of the lyrics, especially from her mouth, are literally things that Tessie told me.
Cool.
And then there's a song later where teen Sarah's having a really rough go at life, and she's kind of become very self-loathing and just really angsty, like a lot of teens do. They're trying to figure themselves out. But I went to Tessie and I was like, I want to know, there's a song that we're going to do, and I want to know what makes some days hard going to school. And she kind of let it out. She's like, well, there are some things I'm afraid of my teacher sometimes. I was like, why? She's like, well, I'm afraid of saying the wrong thing and having my teacher get mad at me. And I was like, oh, that's tough. And then she's like, I'm afraid of making my friends upset by saying or doing the wrong thing. She said, I'm afraid of being pushed by some of the bigger kids at school when I go outside, and it just turned into this big long thing. And I was like, wow.
You don't know what it's like to have people
Because you're always wrong, no matter what you say.
And so many of the lyrics that come from that song came from Tessie just telling me these are some hard things. And so, like it did for me and Tessie, what we hope this show does is creates conversations with families, because I've noticed it even since we started working on it with the people that have gotten in. Every single person says, this reminds me of this thing that happened to me, or this thing that happened, and just like this, I hope that this brings people closer together by opening dialogue.
There's enough love in the world with each person that touches our lives. They teach us of the never-ending possibilities that go beyond just husbands and wives. Just keep your eyes open and your heart free, and you'll see there's enough love in the world.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
That's our outro.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Thank you so much for...
Okay, pause, because I was literally making the most horrific face when you started.
Thank you to both Chase Ramsey and David Paul Smith for sitting down and talking with us about Blink today. I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah, I am too. Make sure you guys get tickets at Hale Theater with an ER at the end, .org.
Thanks for joining us
Thanks, guys.
for Hale of a Show. We will see
Hale
you.
of a Show!